Hello, second grade families. This is Ms. Garcia. I wanted to make a video that hopefully will help this next transition into a new schedule a little easier for everyone. Our new second grade schedule will begin on Monday, the 21st, and this was a school-wide change and a school-wide decision based on family feedback about what is working, what is not working for their family and for their kiddos. So we are hoping that the changes that we have made will be as meaningful and beneficial to as many of our kiddos as possible. And I hope this video helps as I spend a couple of minutes walking you through it. In the morning between 8 and 8:20, this will be the time of day that students are getting ready for the day. So they're going into Schoology. They are taking their attendance, making sure they're marked present. They are either watching or reading their teacher's morning message. They are looking at the daily schedule, and they're getting their materials together if they didn't do it the night before. Teachers will be on Zoom from 8 to 8:20, and we will be there ready and willing to answer questions from students about specific assignments if there's something that they're just not quite getting that we haven't been able to address fully in whole class or small group and they need that one-on-one or a smaller group time. We will be there from 8 to 8:20 to help answer those questions. And then from 8:20 to 8:40, we will have a morning meeting on Zoom. And this will be that social time in the morning for us to get together and say hello to one another, greet one another, share something. Usually that will be something that the teacher has prepared ahead of time, some sort of share activity, maybe play a little game, just some time to come together to start our day together in a positive way. It is very much recommended, but we do understand, this is the type of time of morning where a lot of families are in transition, getting their kiddos dropped off at KinderCare or the YMCA or wherever it may be. So it is optional. This is not instructional time, but we do hope that everyone can join us because it is such an important part of the day. Then we will go straight into our math whole class direct instruction time on Zoom. And that, I know we played around with the times a little bit to find something that works the best. And we have come back around to the 20-minute period of time. So that will be a whole class lesson, math lesson on Zoom. And then we will go into our small group time where we are able to go into more of guided practice time and work with kiddos in a smaller group, which is definitely more beneficial in and out of the classroom. So from 9 to 9:30, Group A, and most of the kiddos know by now which group they're in. It is posted in each teacher's Schoology, but we are more than happy to send that out again. So from 9 to 9:30, Group A will be with the teacher while Group B works in iReady. So this is one of the big changes in the schedule. Instead of having all of the students work on iReady first thing in the morning, we're going to make it a station, and they will work on it throughout the day when they are not with the teacher. Then we will take a 10-minute break. Then they will go to specials. And I've heard great things about the specials. The kiddos are so excited when we meet with them again right after specials, and they always share all the fun things that they're working on. After specials, then we'll go into our second small group station rotation for math. So Group B students will be with the teacher this time, and then those Group A students, it's their turn to go into iReady and complete their iReady math. And we'll take another 10-minute break. We will come back together this time for our 20-minute whole class ELA instruction on Zoom. Then we will go, just like with math, straight into our first small group station rotation. Group A students will be with the teacher. Group B students will complete iReady reading. And then we will take a lunch. Our lunch is a little bit longer now to give our students more time to eat, go outside and play, You can do whatever it is that they are able to do, whether they're at home or KinderCare, YMCA, just to give them more time in the middle of the day, to get that downtime. That's so important. And then we'll come back together on Zoom from 12:30 to 1 for our second ELA small group station rotation. And then Group B students will be with the teacher this time, and Group A will go on iReady and complete their iReady reading for the day. Then that hour-long block of time in the afternoon between 1 and 2, that's student independent work time. That's where they can go and finish any unfinished work from the day. They can do, recommended a minimum of 20 minutes silent reading every day. That's the time. If something happened during their station rotation, they weren't able to do their iReady, maybe they can do it during this block of time. So just some time in the afternoon to get their work done, make sure they're all caught up, get organized maybe for the next day. That might be a good time to do that before you finish one day. Make sure you're organized for the next day. And then teacher office hours, 1 to 1:30, that's another opportunity for students to jump on Zoom and have their specific questions answered and things they're not quite understanding, that sort of thing. And then 2 o'clock, end of day message. Teachers will post either a message on Schoology, kind of an end of the day wrap up, or have a quick 5-minute Zoom meeting. There have been days where I've been able to jump on Zoom at the end of the day and do a quick Go Noodle with some of the students, and it's just a fun way to laugh and have a good time, especially after those word problem math lessons. We needed it on those days. So I hope this video has helped. If you have any specific questions, please reach out to me or to the other second grade teachers and ask those questions or concerns. Again, the schedule, a lot of thought was put into the schedule. It was changed about 5 times in the last 3 days. And we worked with our administration, we worked with other grade levels to figure out what hopefully will be a better fit. Less time online, more time in smaller focused groups for our content area, some more downtime in the middle of the day, and finishing the day at a time that allows for other activities. I know a lot of our kiddos are getting together for activities after school, on their own, play dates and things like that. So that gives them time, to still have that time in the day to do other things besides just school. Because although school is just as important mobily as it is in the building, it is a lot more stressful now, and we recognize that. So we want school to be a positive thing, and we want to try to make that happen for all of our students, no matter if they're at home with their grown-ups or somewhere else during the day. So please reach out to us with your questions, with your concerns. We would love to hear from you and to continue working together as a team to do what's best for your child and our students. So thank you, and I hope you are all having a great weekend.